Lydia Ko was the talented golf child prodigy that everyone connected to the sport wished they were. She lifted the lid, no pun intended, on what a female golfer could achieve by breaking records that people thought would never be broke. In this video, we will detail the story of the best female golfer in the world, Lydia Ko. Early life. If there is one word to describe Lydia Ko, it would be unique. Lydia was born on April 24th, 1997 in Seoul, South Korea, but by age 4, the family had decided to move to New Zealand. That's right, she is a Kiwi, an island that is known for the flightless bird, where sheep outnumber humans 5-1, and the clearest lakes in the world. Another fact about New Zealand that you may not know is that the islanders love golf. The island has over 400 golf courses, which is the most per capita than anywhere else in the world. So it didn't take long for Lydia to fall in love with the beautiful game. She began playing golf as a 5-year-old after her mother took her to a pro shop at the Pew Pew Golf Club in Auckland. The store was owned by Guy Wilson, who coached her until she was 16. It was a match made in heaven.
Media is kind of fun, right?
Yeah.
You've got to say yes.
Yeah.
Okay, good work.
Lydia moved into the spotlight at age 7 when she competed in the New Zealand National Amateur Championship. Hello world, Lydia was just getting started. Career. Ko had a record-breaking amateur career. How come? Well, in 2011, Ko became the first female to win the Mark H. McCormick Medal, an award given to the leading player in the World Amateur Golf Rankings. And it wasn't a fluke. Ko also retained the award in 2012 and 2013. But she wasn't done yet, because at age 14, she became the youngest person ever to win a professional golf tour event at the Women's New South Wales Open on the ALPG Tour. You heard that right, ever. Lydia decided to turn pro in 2014, and that decision paid off. It didn't take long for the young prodigy to earn her first win in April of that year, and she went on to win 2 other tournaments. Ko entered superstar levels in 2015-2016 after winning 9 tournaments on the LPGA Tour and 3 times on the Ladies European Tour. That includes 2 major championships, and you guessed it, she made history at the 2015 Evian Championship. Lydia became the youngest major champion in the history of the LPGA Tour, and the youngest major champion in golf since young Tom Morris in 1868. Did I just say 1868?
Did I stutter?
1868. My girl Lydia climbed to number 1 in the world rankings and, well, you guessed it, becoming the youngest ever to be ranked number 1. Lydia was on fire, like a player in the NBA Jam video game. At some point she had to cool off, and she did. Between 2017 and 2021, she only won 1 tournament.
A star is born again. Lydia Ko, for the first time in 3 years, is a winner on the LPGA Tour.
Ko was going to figure it out, and in 2022, she rebounded like an NBA center. Ko won 3 tournaments, capping the season by winning the record $2 million first prize at the CME Group Tour Championship. So stick around to hear more about the money that she is making. However, Lydia's 2022 resurgence means that she stands tall at number 1 again in the world. Awards. So here's a bit of trivia. What does Larry Bird, Ichiro Suzuki, and LeBron James have in common? Anyone? The answer? They were Rookie of the Year in their respective sports. Lydia joins that elite group because in 2014, she copped the LPGA Tour Rookie of the Year. Lydia's prowess has led her to win the crowning achievement in the sport of being named the LPGA Player of the Year in 2015 and 2022. Ko has gotten recognition from the sports world because she won the ESPY for Best Female Golfer in 2015 and 2016. And no doubt, however, that award that touched Lydia's heart was winning the New Zealand Sportswoman of the Year 3 times, 2013, 2014, and 2015. At 16 years old, Ko was named one of Time Magazine's 100 most influential people in the world. 16! I mean, come on, when I was 16, I was still playing rock, paper, scissors with my friends at basketball camp. So you can see why she was, well, unique. Lifestyle. Lydia is a laid-back kind of girl. One of her biggest hobbies is watching movies. She stated in an interview cute that she could spend the whole day watching movies, but my mom would get upset with that. So what are her favorites? Well, the Transformers and the Fast and Furious series. She is so cool. In the words of Vin Diesel, she is definitely a ride or die chick. Ko is a big fan of Netflix and likes to read and play tennis. Another hobby she loves to do is cooking. She is so serious about cooking that she often watches videos of world-famous culinary researcher Gordon Ramsay. Isn't he the hot-headed crazy chef from that reality TV series? Yep, same guy. Ramsay loves Korean food, and so does Ko since it is her root. Most athletes have their little quirks or superstition. Can you guess what Lydia Ko's thing is? Her only superstition is continuing to use the same ball marker if it seems to be helping her on the green. Okay, so that seems very low-key, but that is Lydia Ko in a nutshell. Very low-key, so you gotta love her. Weight loss and training. To have sustained success in professional sports, athletes have to take care of their bodies, and the great ones excel at it. My girl Lydia falls into that category because in 2018, the then 20-year-old was able to shed 15 pounds thanks to a new cardio routine. She kept a sleep schedule and went to Pilates, followed by the gym. She believes the new physique helped her to improve her fitness levels and cut down on fatigue toward the end of the season. Yes, the body is your temple, and the great ones take care of it. Humble personality. Lydia is a humble and down-to-earth personality in the sports world. In May of 2022, Ko finished 2 strokes behind Marina Alex on Sunday at the Palo Verde Championship. However, Lydia was like a wounded champion because she experienced some discomfort in California. The Kiwi needed to receive medical treatment from her physiotherapist for an issue with her back. Her response left the reporter shocked, but it was straight talk. Her response was, "I hope not. It's that time of the month."
I hope not. It's that time of the month. I know the ladies watching are probably like, yeah, I got you.
So when that happens, my back gets really tight and I'm all twisted. Gasping in shock, she bailed out the reporter. "I know you're at a loss for words, Jerry. Honesty it is. I mean, what else is there to say? What you see is what you get." Personal life. After a resurgent 2022 to the top, Lydia topped it off by getting married to Jung Chung in December of 2022. So who is Jung Chung? Well, let's just say the man has a very large bag. Chung is the youngest son of Hyundai Card Vice Chairman Chung Tae-young. Various sources have suggested that the two lovebirds were dating for 2 years before they tied the knot. Lydia Ko is also not your average lady because she broke the norm about proposing by asking the question, and she did it in the sweetest way too. She wrote on golf balls, "Will you marry me?" And the rest, they say, is history. Money, endorsement, and earnings. My girl Lydia is racking up the zeros in her bank account. She churned up more than $16.7 million in prize money on the LPGA Tour from her 21 career title. At age 25, she has already climbed to number 5 on the all-time list. Ko has a definite shot at climbing to number 1 and passing Annika Sorenstam with $22.6 million. As a superstar, Lydia's success has led to an endorsement from Lululemon. Ko had also signed a $14.5 million deal with PXG. Other endorsers include Lexus, Rolex, GMAD officials, Evian, and Echo. And there are so many more perks to having top endorsement. For instance, in 2016, Lydia received a 2016 Lexus RCF Sports Coupe. The car was valued at $63,000 and packed with 467 horsepower. The mind-blowing thing about this is, it was Lydia's first car. Man, I remember my first car in high school. It was a beat-up 15-year-old Acura Legend with 200,000 miles on it. I mean, come on, that ain't fair. Donations. Lydia Ko is a very human being. For instance, in 2015, she pledged to donate all of her prize money from this week's LPGA tournament to the relief effort in a quake hit in Nepal. Ko wanted to help victims of the deadly earthquake and aftershocks that struck the country. The death toll rose above 5,000, with hundreds of thousands without somewhere to live. Now that is a classy move on her part. Net worth. The combination of mega earnings and endorsements has enabled Lydia Ko's earnings to go through the roof. According to CelebrityNetWorth.com, Lydia Ko is estimated to be worth a whopping $25 million. So what do you think of Lydia Ko's story and rise to number 1? Do you think she will overtake Annika Sorenstam and become the greatest female golfer of all time? Let me know in the comment section, smash that like button, and subscribe for more premium sports content. Until next time.